something seems to follow him.
Yeah, it must be Slender Man on all fours.
Appears to look like him, with dark hair and a white t-shirt. Now, some believe this apparition to be a doppelganger, a demonic entity taking the similar form of a child. But what do you think this could be?
Probably, I think it's a
And
doppelganger.
why did the TikTok account suddenly disappear? Waking up to a nightmare. The clip is chilling, but unfortunately, the source is unknown. It shows a man sleeping in bed, and then things get weird.
Whoa! He's being abducted! It's a close encounter with a third kind! Wow, he's handling this really well. He immediately meditates.
The man is lifted off the bed and awakes in a terrified panic. Whatever is holding on to him then just lets go.
That was nice.
The man crawls to the edge of the bed and appears to be in shock. Now, I don't know who this guy is or whether the footage is real or fake.
I think it's real.
But it has terrified hundreds of viewers who found it online. So, what do you think? Is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Very elaborate,
Decide.
actually. Perhaps.
Hospital of
And I have
Horror.
decided it's real.
Paranormal investigators Kevin, Fabio, and cameraman Alexis from the
Thank you
YouTube
for
channel
five gifts,
Archivo
Madness.
Extinto head out to explore
Thank
an
you for that,
abandoned
man.
maternity hospital in Mexico. It is also said that a dark demonic presence stalks the building.
Why, though?
Some even claim to have seen the gloomy apparition of an old nurse roaming the hospital halls.
But why
The
would she?
Archivo Extinto team splits up to explore different paranormal hotspots throughout the maternity hospital. As Kevin explores the hospital's chapel all alone, he experiences something downright chilling.
Don't touch my vest. That's my coat. She haunts for the views. True, but she'd get so many more views if she did a little bit more. Like, all the hauntings are super lame. She could do something really cool if she just cared about viral videos. See, that's fucking lame. Like, why wouldn't she do something cool? Like, she could, like, run at him holding the robe.
Kevin hears knocking coming from somewhere in the hallway. He goes to check it out, but when he turns back toward the chapel, he realizes that the robe that was hanging from one of the chapel pews has now moved and is on the floor right behind him, almost as if something was following him. Meanwhile, back over in the operating ward, investigator Fabio is all alone.
Oh.
He begins to hear terrifying noises coming from the operating rooms. The
Well, he's not all
sounds seem to
alone.
be
Someone
getting
was just filming
closer
that.
and closer.
Exit Tier 1 Nuttington. The ghost filmed it. Imagine that twist. Guys, there's something I didn't tell you. I didn't come here with a cameraman. Then the ghost just turns it on themselves. It'd be fucking nuts. What are they doing? Dragging a box across the floor? What is this noise? No one walks like that. Thanks the prime car. No! They're coming! Yeah, I don't know,
Bobby was
Paleo.
horrified as the loud, angry bang scares the living out of him. Now we go back to the chapel again, where investigator Kevin decides it might be a good idea to say a prayer in the hopes that nothing evil will follow the team home from the hospital.
I mean, you could just leave if you're a pussy.
Y no quiero que nada de lo que pueda haber en este lugar se me
Thanks,
pegue o
Recent
se
Hawk.
vaya conmigo o con nadie del
Don't pray, you're gonna make the ghosts mad.
Padre nuestro que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Ave María, llena
Praying just attracts them to you? Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking.
bendita eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios y Madre nuestra, defensas también como nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos
Ghost orbs.
lleves a tentación,
Ghost orbs.
y líbranos de todo mal.
Oh, fuck.
Ave María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita eres entre todas las mujeres.
Why is it moaning so
y bendito es el
much?
fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Dude really loves religion.
Santa María, Madre de Dios y Madre nuestra, ruega, Señora, por nosotros los pecadores.
Man, now you just wasted God's time with that prayer. He knows this is fake. You know this is fake. You've just taken some of God's time away from someone that gave a real prayer to him. Are you happy now? Asshole.
Kevin's walkie-talkie begins to freak out, emitting random static and sound. Then, as Kevin prays, something or
There's a tier
shape
1
can be
half
seen
pin
forming
and the
right
tier 1
next to him.
beatboxing blueberry.
The creepy apparition appears to be leaning over
Prime
Kevin,
vibe.
but then it
Some
moves
waffle.
away and seems to slowly disappear right into the floor. The team decides to end their investigation right there and head home.
But the facility
Did the
was locked.
investigators capture proof of ghosts
In
in
fact,
the old
the facility
hospital?
never existed.
Could it be something even worse? As always, I leave it all up to you to decide. Exploration gone wrong. TikTok and YouTube user Eon Jin from Colorado sets
Hi,
out to
Eon.
explore an abandoned nursing home,
Thanks, Prime
completely
Creeper.
alone. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
Audio removed due to what was he doing? Blasting DMCA music throughout the facility here? Oh god. That's actually what he's doing.
Someone or something appears to be lurking in the darkness of the
Dude just
abandoned
playing like
nursing
Doja
home,
Cat and the guy couldn't
Eon
help but
Jin
come out to
makes
dance.
a run for it. And surprise, again, it did not go well.
I'm trying to.
We'll play your music
Right there,
again.
right there. See it? Remember? What the?
We'll talk to him.
It's actually a person, bro.
You sure?
Hey, hey.
I can heal him down now. Like,
I can't hear anything, dude.
you're an idiot.
You have to
Crazy.
try
No, I'm
really
not.
hard to make video footage
Hey, dude,
look this
100%.
bad
Watch
in this
that
day and
shit,
age.
It's a real person.
Not in the dark. Cell phone cameras look like shit in dark
Yeah, there's
places.
nothing
Not this bad.
Alright.
I know I saw something, and I know I'm not crazy.
Fuck! It's coming!
Just like last time, a dark figure comes out of the shadows and then disappears back into the darkness.
I didn't see
Eon
that, but I
Jin's
heard
friend does
it.
not seem to take him seriously at all. If this is just some creep hiding out in an abandoned building, well, to me that seems pretty scary too. But what do you think about these videos?
Why is that scary? They
Man or
went into his
ghost?
home.
Real or fake? I leave
They're
it
the
up to
scary
you
ones.
to decide. Scary.
He's just
friend.
living next to some used
Joe
needles in
Hernandez
a
from Goleta,
busted ass
California, is home
hospital.
alone with his 4-year-old
They came
son,
into there.
Nico, when his son begins to see something that he calls a quote scary friend.
Scary friend. Scary friend.
Little Nico claims he sees a quote scary friend, and soon
Thanks
after
for the
the
gift sub,
hallway light
Shinji.
turns on by itself. Joe goes to check it out but finds nothing and no one that could explain what just happened.
Thanks for 5 gift subs,
Meanwhile,
Wonky. Thank
back
you,
in the
man.
bedroom, the closet door slams shut on its own. Could it be that Joe's son saw a paranormal entity? A quote, scary friend? I leave it up to you to decide.
Why is there a camera in their room?
The
I don't know, but
suspicious
almost all of
screamer.
these videos have cameras in their
Seemingly normal
bedroom,
night
which
in
is
Phoenix,
weird.
Arizona turns into a horror show for TikTok user Oscar, who is outside hanging out with his cousin when he hears something truly bizarre.
Because it's fake. Yeah. Instead of going to help, they just go inside. I mean, this one could be real. That could just be someone in trouble.
A woman screams out for help as she seemingly walks calmly down the street in front of Oscar's home.
Oh, I didn't even see her.
Oscar and his cousin think the situation is a bit sketchy and quickly go inside.
What if
Oscar
they could have
says
just
that he
saved her
only
life?
moved into the neighborhood 4 months earlier and ran inside to keep his 14-year-old cousin safe.
Like, just at least call the
Later,
police
a
to help
strange
her.
SUV drives slowly down the road in front of Oscar's house.
Oh, they did go back. Okay. Could be sketchy, could be used for robbery. Yeah, I'm not saying they have to, like, go there physically and, like, check on her. You could just call the police and be like, hey, there's a lady here that looks like she probably needs help. Like, that could have also been someone that just escaped from, like, a captive. Someone that had been kidnapped.
Oscar believes the woman might
That
have
shit
been a
does
decoy
happen
to lure
very
someone out
rarely,
onto
but
the street to
still
get
does happen
robbed,
sometimes. We saw
or
that TikTok
maybe
video
even
where that
worse.
happened, and it was
He
real.
called the
It's a real
police,
story.
but he never heard back.
Here's some old buddy and Funfetti.
Another bonus scary video.
I have a
this week,
crackhead
and
lady
again,
who
it's
does this
another
just
Japanese
outside my
video of
apartment
unknown
weekly. Yeah, I mean, it could very easily be drugs, but like I said, when we were watching that, like, TikTok videos that actually had a real story behind them, there was that lady who had actually escaped from a